Cancer. Second time to do your reading. I've gotta do it my way. No way at all. I'm getting like these corny songs in my head. I was giggling because in your first reading that I didn't get finished with, I was thinking of this silly memory I had with a Cancer friend growing up. We wanted to get our boobies. I want to be a woman. I want to get my boobies. We were in the 5th grade, and I went to her house every day during the summertime. We watched the Olympics, in Greece too. And I just wanted my boobs. I want my boobs. And so we would stuff our little training bras, and her mom got mad at us. You know, she didn't want her baby growing up too fast. I get it. Anyway, that was a little embarrassing. I just had to tell you that, Cancer. It came into my mind. For Cancers and all those who love Cancer, please surround us with the warm, loving light of God and give us God-given guidance for Cancer and all those who love Cancer. You have the 10 of Pentacles, like it, the Fool, like it, the 7 of Pentacles reversed, the 9 of Cups, ooh, Cancer, the Ace of Wands reversed, and Strength. Okay, you have the Judgment underneath the deck. 10 of Pentacles is the card about the long haul, right? This is like how you see your life in 5, 10, 15, 20, 50 years, right? This is how you envision your whole life, right? The value you want to add. It is the retirement card. It's about putting away $25 each paycheck, and then at the end of life, you and your partner can buy that RV. And I say you and your partner because the 10 of Pentacles is a card about family. It's a card about pulling your resources with someone else. The 9 of Pentacles is a card about being self-sufficient, being that single, independent person. You have managed to do that. I'm very proud of you. But after the 9 of Pentacles, after that self-sufficiency, after taking care of things on your own, we get to the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is when we say, I have the house, the car, good food, good wine, I am my own person, I have my own set of values, and anyone who is going to come into my life has to, you know, I've built up this great life, and anyone who comes to it better be someone of value, better be someone who can match my value, right? And they are just a bonus to all of this life that I've created, but I want to share what I've created with someone else. So you are at the point where you want long-term stability, where you want, I think you're thinking of times when you have put time, money, energy, effort into things, and they have not bared fruit. They have not, nothing has happened. We have the Ace of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles, so this is no action, right? This is not seeing the fruits of your labor. It's like, why did I put in all this effort for nothing, right? Like, why did I waste my time? And some tough love. I feel like for some of you, because the cards say I have to like get it out, I feel like for some of you, you actually haven't been putting in the effort and energy. This is in your foundation. This is like the incremental steps that you do on a daily basis, and it's like there hasn't been action. There's been a lot of getting into the feelings, into the vibration, into the state of mind that you need to be in. There's been a lot of feelings and a lot of thoughts surrounding this, but there hasn't actually been anything material, anything of action. The 9 of Cups is a wish card. I always think it's interesting in this deck because we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is usually a family card, so it's usually husband, wife, and kids, but we only see one guy here. And then the 9 of Cups is like reversed. It's usually a singular card. Some people call it the fat and happy card because it just shows one guy, you know, with the good food, with the good wine, enjoying his life, right? And so whenever we're in the present, whenever we're enjoying life, then we get on a frequency so that our wishes we attract our wishes more likely, right? Instead of worrying about what happened in the past or what's going to happen in the future. Living in the moment draws what we want to us because it's like we don't expect it. So you have been in the right vibration, but I think outwardly in the physical world, things have not, like you haven't matched that vibration, right? So they're all just thoughts and feelings, and I think maybe you're waiting for someone else or for the universe to take care of it, but it's actually an action you have to take. The Ace of Wands, sometimes it's a, I mean, it is a card about action. Anyway, let's continue. The Fool is a new beginning, so you do want a new start, but any start that you have, you want it to be long-lasting. The Fool, he is about to jump off a cliff, you can see, and the dog is warning him, hey, watch out, look where you're going. So make sure you listen to your higher self, listen to those who are loyal to you at this time. I'm getting for some of you, maybe you've actually had like false friends in your ear, getting you off, getting you off of your path of happiness. But you do want to go forward with something that's long-lasting, and you are building a source of strength. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could also be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces here. But this is, I feel like you're going to have to muster some courage to take action and to invest in something, right? It's like I feel like this fruit you expected to bear was like from magic beans, you know? Like it wasn't from actual effort or action. So efforts are going to need to be made. Yeah, efforts and action. The Judgment card is a card, sometimes it can be a reconciliation card, bringing something back up from the dead, right? If we talk about the rapture, it is about being on earth with all its human suffering and all of the wars we cause, all of the pain we cause. And Archangel Gabriel, he comes down, he blows his horn, and he says, do you want to stay on this earth with all its suffering, or do you want to come up to heaven with me? And so sometimes it can be hard to rise to the occasion, right? Because we know our misery can be predictable, our suffering can be predictable because we live it every day. But it takes faith to listen to our higher selves and to rise to the occasion, to rise up, to elevate, to ascend, to level up, right, to that next step, to take the action, to make the effort, to have the courage to step up to the plate and go to something that's better for us, go to something that's higher for us, and something that is going to be in aligned with our wishes. To take that leap of faith. It takes faith to ascend. And also whenever I say the Judgment card, because I see these horns, I always say listen to music, listen to what Spirit is trying to tell you through music, if not from the lyrics, with the way, and Cancers are really good about this, like with the way the melody or the instruments make you feel, right? With the sounds that it makes you feel. So I had this boyfriend years ago, and he lost his granddad, and so it was very sad for him because he was taking care of his granddad. And he was making fun of himself because for like a month's period he would hear that silly song about Elvis, like the ghost of Elvis walking in Memphis, And he kept like crying to Walking in Memphis when there's like no reason to cry, right? It's just this silly like ghost song about Elvis. So it's like that, right? It's like the lyrics have no reason for you to cry, but what does the feeling hold for you? So let me know if that resonates with you. I will see you next time. Bye. I love you.